Hi everybody, I have an update for you about my behavior, and I need to vent with you with something, okay? Okay, with my behavior, sorry, something was on my lip. Yeah, with my behavior, I talked over with my therapist Wednesday, and she said to meditate, distract yourself for 5 minutes, because you don't want to feed fuel to the fire, okay? You don't want to get yourself worked up, and more worked up. My problem is I'm too persistent with figuring it out on my own. And, she said you got to take care of yourself first. If you don't understand it, you go to your instructor. You just don't feed fuel to the fire. You gotta meditate and come back to it. And if you still don't understand it, ask your instructor. Okay. Now, I understand what she said to where I am down in the waiting room, and she says that other therapists walk by me and stuff, and she understands I'm outgoing and I'm a social butterfly, but they don't have time to speak to me. They have their own jobs to do, and it came out to sounding a little rude because what am I gonna do? If they smile at me and I can't say hi. So I might as well just call a cab on Tuesdays and schedule it for like 1:50 so I can get there by 2 o'clock. So if anything like that happens, where, for example, somebody walks by me and smile and I can't say hello because that's not allowed anymore, then I wouldn't have a problem with that. I can just sit and wait, look at my YouTube, look at my book or whatever, and wait for my therapist to call me up. So that's how I'm going to resolve that. And another thing, what I have a problem issue with, it seems like everybody is like out to get me today. It's like, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. It's like, what the fuck? And that too, I can't even say that at school, for example, in an email. That's what I got in trouble for just now too. This ability person, she said this morning, she saw me fixing my boot, and she goes, I'm happy that you got 100% on your PowerPoint project, but I'm not happy with the language that you have in your email. She didn't like me using, I'm just so fucking happy, have like a substitute word to replace that, because it could go back to campus security, and that is not a happy thing. You can get yourself in big trouble if you email your instructor with that word. See what I mean? It seems like everybody's out to get me, saying you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. This is like the second time I'm doing it. Like, she goes, I understand, disability lady, she goes, I understand that you're happy. Okay, so I'm just gonna not email people at once like that, and just email her alone, and just have it be a substitute word like oh my F, oh my G, or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, seems like I can't do anything right lately. It's like you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong. Treat me like I'm a kid. And disability is like, you gotta be more professional in your email to me. Otherwise, you're gonna get in trouble with campus security, and that's not a laughable thing. God. Okay, go to therapy at like I'll be there at like 1:55ish. Look at my YouTube, look at my book or whatever I have with me, and wait for her to call, And as for emails, just hardly send emails out anymore. It's all will fucking change. God, I'm just kind of pissed with myself. Jeez. So that's my update on my behavior. I am gonna finish my assignment, this PowerPoint textbook project. I'm pretty far into it right now. So I've been organizing my flash drive, which I've shown you here. PowerPoint right there. Module 1, and textbook project, and okay, and this is what I was doing here. I was right there. And I've been warned that this has like issues with the system because 2 people submitted their work already, and they said that something is like a few things are wrong, and the instructor looked at it for them, and instructor said that it's probably a glitch in the system because it doesn't say that it has to be whatever. So I'm prepared for that. So and this is what it should look like when it's all done. I'm in PowerPoint, and this is what it should look like when it's all done. I'm doing step by step, so let me see, I was on like right here, and I have like this much to go, so not that far. And I need to do like, after this one I have like 2 more projects to do. And so Friday I'm busy. I don't want to tell you what I'm doing Friday because it's going to be a public video, and I don't want it to be out there for my family to know about. I'll tell you all about it on Instagram, how it turns out, but I am going to meet with my caseworker because I want to show her my clean apartment. And I was in the classroom, and then my battery was like down to like 26%, so it's plugged in right now. See that? I had like a breakfast sandwich. So yeah. I just want to see and peek on what they're having today for lunch later. What are you having today? Oh, like beans and something. What is this in here? Beans and rice and chicken?
Pork.
Oh, pork.
Pork. Pork rice and beans.
So that's what they have for lunch today at school. So I'm just a little ticked off with myself lately for those other two things. I was, what else am I going to be doing wrong? Jeez. So okay, if I'm late for therapy, this is why. Dad has to wait for like an extra 5 minutes. This is why. Unless home service is going to pick me up on Wednesdays at therapy. I don't know. Whatever. My dad usually picks me up after therapy. And it usually ends at 3, but if I'm going to be like probably, for example, if the cab has another, passenger, and they're like, need to be dropped off first, I might be like 5 minutes late. So, alright, so, whatever. It is, the 14th, Thursday, 2019.